I remember during the course of registration for NYSC and me presenting my documents to the officers, and most times when they see my name and then they look at me and see how I'm dressed, they will be like, "Are you sure this is your document?" And I was like, "Yes, it is." And they will be like, "You are Igbo. How come you are Igbo and you're dressed like this?" And I will be like, "It's because I'm a Muslim." And this question goes on with having to explain myself to strangers that are trying to probe and verify my identity, as if every Igbo is supposed to be a particular religion. Some of them would even go as far as asking me to speak to them in Igbo for them to verify that I am actually who I say I am. And others would be like, "Oh, you are so beautiful to be covered like this," as if my beauty is for public display. And that's one thing I like about Islam, the fact that you are not judged for how your appearance or how you look, but you are being judged for your character, how you carry yourself, and also your intellect. Another challenge that I've noticed that most reverts face is that in the beginning, after taking your Shahada, you have a lot of support and there are a lot of people around you. But then with time, those people, the efforts and the support that they give you would fade with time. And it's important for us to note that taking the step to be a Muslim is a personal journey. It's not a journey with a crowd. It's something that you choose to believe in. So at some point, when you don't receive that same support that you received in the beginning, you tend to feel a bit lonely. And if you're not strong at that time and you don't understand why things are being the way it is, that's the point that I found out that most reverts tend to leave Islam. So if you don't really understand that at some point you would feel isolated, at some point you feel lonely, seeing people celebrating Eid or even during Ramadan, fasting with their family and breaking their fast with their family, you would start feeling a bit lonely because you wish that you have your family to do that with. And during those times, that is the trial time for most reverts. And if you're not strong in your deen, that's when I noticed that most reverts leave Islam. So one thing I would advise for each and every one of us that are looking into becoming a Muslim, if you're choosing to take this journey, understand that it's a personal journey. It's something that you have to be steadfast. You shouldn't expect much from people because at the end of the day, people have their flaws. And if you're able to scale through that time and to understand it, then you don't have any other thing to worry about. It's important to reflect on the Quran verse, Quran 286, where Allah said, "La yukallifullahu nafsan illa husaha," that Allah does not burden a soul more than it can bear. So in those moments, I kept reminding myself of this verse and also reminding myself of the reasons why I chose to come to Islam during that moment of isolation and feeling lonely, because those were the things that helped me to scale through. When I reminded myself that I chose this religion because I truly believed that there is only one God and that Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is his final messenger.